may be. It's time now for Midnight Baseball. Episode number Blackjack Cleveland. Oh yeah, the Cleveland natives have won 21 games consecutively. It's breaking records, chasing records. Who knows what the record is? They all want to argue about it. Is the Cubs in the 30s or the Giants in New York, okay? But what does matter is Cleveland in 2017 is hot, hot, hot. Led by Carlos Carrasco, Corey Kluber, Josh Tomlin, Mike Clevenger, and Trevor Bauer. The starting rotation from the natives, I almost said the word there, see that how I'm trained, is all right-handed, okay? Will it be a problem in the postseason? We don't know. Indians haven't won the World Series since 1948. They lost in 7 games last year to the Cubs. So does the winning streak really matter? No, right? The city of Cleveland needs another championship after the Cavs gave them a little taste of it 2 years ago. But Cleveland wants the championship, and that amazing starting rotation might carry them to 22 wins, 23, 24. Who knows if the winning streak will stop, but Cleveland is doing a great job at that. What other streak stopped last night? The Los Angeles Dodgers. No longer are they losing. They have lost 16 of 17. They stopped an 11-game winning streak last night in San Francisco. Okay, Kirsch came through. Wasn't easy. Struggled in the 6th. Jansen closed it out. Come in the 9th inning. But Dodgers, the same kind of thing as the Indians. They had so much momentum going in and out of this long season, right? How did they lose so many games? Here's my analogy. It's like a big tsunami in baseball of momentum. Dodgers were playing such historic pace and a huge, let's say, tsunami momentum of a tidal wave, right? The tide went up, and when the tide came back, it was 16 of 17 lost by Dodgers, okay? So they were doing that good. They're still 4 or 5 games up over Cleveland for the best record in baseball, which will determine home field advantage in the World Series, all right? Other teams going to the playoffs. How about Minnesota and St. Paul? The Twin Cities, the Minnesota Twins are playing great baseball. They're in the second wild card spot, right? Names like Escobar, Polanco, Rosario, Kepler. Do you know these names? You should, because they're playing hard baseball for Paul Molitor, and they're doing big things, right? They're chasing another team that might be panicking a little bit. The old New York Yankees. Topic number 4 today is Joe Girardi and taking his pitchers CC Sabathia and Jaime Garcia out both with 2 outs in the 4th inning on consecutive days, okay? Did the Indians win both games against Tampa Bay this week? Yes, they did. But what is he doing? Number 1, he's taxing his bullpen. Number 2, he's not building up team chemistry with the trust of his players. CC wants to win. Jaime Garcia, the guy who, rewind, Minnesota's general manager traded away, right, along with Brandon Kintzner to the Washington Nationals, so I wanted to drop that in there, that Minnesota's players are playing hard despite their general manager trading away their players, where the guys in New York with Girardi are wondering what's going on. Cashman gave us extra players, right? Now Girardi isn't showing trust. Chapman got put out of the bullpen. Now he's back in the bullpen as a closer. So there's a lot of turmoil going on in the locker room that Yankee fans might not recognize because they're in the wild card spot, but that might rear its ugly head come playoff time and come for that wild card game. And the last of the thing is what's everyone looking for is Mike Trout. Yes, Mike Trout is chasing the Yankees and the Twins for that last wild card spot. Everybody wants the big Trout to go into the playoffs, show up on the big stage, because if he doesn't get there soon enough, he might lose it, right? Lose it to Carlos Correa, who's going to be in the playoffs at shortstop. Corey Seager with the Dodgers. Or my favorite young player, if you don't know about this guy coming up, I've talked about him before, but Mr. Francisco Lindor for the Cleveland natives. He's the catalyst, the guy at the top of the lineup, winning 21 games in a row. Frankie Lindor, I want to watch you in the playoffs. You're an amazing player. You have an amazing smile. And you're a great ball player. Midnight Baseball. Gratitude. Thank you once again for spending time with me. Baseball gods, all you midnight players, and Yo Social. Look for my new little small business coming up soon. Woo! See you soon.